If you run your own business, there's always something to do. How do you get it all done? How do you still have a social life? How do you have time for yourself? And how do you make sure that your business is not slipping through the cracks? Because it's literally just you doing it all. Getting into time management tips for entrepreneurs. Hi, I'm Ariana. I'm a social media manager. On this channel, we talk about socials for business, content creation and content marketing, and work-life balance. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I highly suggest subscribing. There are a couple things you can do to manage your time better as an entrepreneur, and this profession could definitely use this skill. So here are a couple ways that you can manage your time, things to do to make it easier to get things done while still having time to take off on the weekends and to binge a Netflix series. Number one is to create a routine. As a business owner, I'm sure your days do not look alike at all, but if you can find some form of routine in terms of bulking similar tasks together, this would make it easier to get everything done, and it's a form of pre-planning your day, so then when 5 o'clock hits, you know that you've done everything that you're supposed to for the day and clock out and go enjoy your life. I like to leave all of my client work for the mornings and try to finish around 1 or 2 p.m. Then from 2 to 3, I like to have lunch, and I've been doing this and it's been working, and lunch has been happening for me between 2 and 3 every day, which I'm very proud about. And then from 3 to 5, I work on my own business and my own content creation. If I don't finish anything within those time periods, I make sure that they're not high priority so that I can push them over to the following day. Number 2 is to set alarm. If you are bad at time blocking, set an alarm for when you should be finished with a task. You can even set pre-alarms so you know that you have 5 minutes left or 10 minutes left to complete this task or complete whatever it is that you're doing so that you can move on to the next. Time blocking is super duper helpful for when you have multiple different things that you need to get done. Example, clearing your inbox, packing orders, creating content. These are all things that you have to do for your business, but they can be grouped separately into different time periods of the day. Number 3 is to have deadlines. This is a skill that we've all been taught in school when a paper is due, how to manage our time to get everything done for that due date. This is the same exact concept. If you have client work to do, give yourself a deadline, and then you can spread out your tasks throughout the week or however long you have. If you have a own personal goal deadline, this will put some pressure on you to actually get things done every day, little by little. But I also understand that you started your own business, so you're not constantly stressed, but sometimes you need a little bit of stress to actually push through and get things done. Number 4 is to wake up earlier. This is something that I actually struggle with myself. I've been trying to do this and get on top of this for a little while. I recommend actually trying to do this when you do have no stress, when you don't have really big projects that you're working on, and when you don't feel really overworked. This way you won't feel a need and you won't feel pressured to wake up earlier, because if you do, that will make you really resent waking up early. Because to create this habit, you have to do it and you have to want to do it. And there shouldn't be any other strenuous factors that are the purpose of trying to create this habit. And if you do wake up earlier, you have more time in the day to kind of organize and get things done, which I would actually really love. So I'm working on it and I will update you guys. Now I wake up at 9 a.m. I'm trying to push it back to 8 a.m. My schedule right now allows me to get everything that I need to get done while still kind of having time for myself at the end of the day, but I am actually lacking in the exercise area of my life. So if I had an extra hour every day, that's exactly what I would do with it. Number 5 is to write everything down. As I said before, you have emails, you have packaging, you have content creation, and everything else that you have to do, and things constantly keep popping up. So don't rely on your memory, because one day you are going to forget something really important and it's going to be a problem. So I highly suggest writing everything down that you have to do and create a master to-do list. Go through it every week and make sure that you are on top of your game. I literally cannot function without to-do lists. I have one everywhere, on my notes app, on my iPad, every single one of my 6 notebooks and planners, on my laptop, everywhere. And I love it. Remembering things is important, but I'm sure whatever you have to do is a little bit too important to be forgetting. Number 6 is to prep for your day. I like to wind down the day before, and I am a person who loves to use planners. I have to write everything down and plan out my entire day beforehand, and I also find that prepping for your day keeps you much more stress-free. You know exactly what's coming, won't forget anything, and you'll just be completely prepared. I also really like using planners, writing things down, as I've said 100 times in this video. If you were one of those kids that used to be obsessed with going to Staples right before school started, get yourself a planner, or even a digital download planner for your iPad, or even just a 99-cent notebook that you can just write everything down if you need to. Keep it on you at all times. Number 7 is to prioritize tasks. If there are things with closer deadlines, make sure you get to those first. Make sure you know what's important and what's not. If there's something that you do every single day that's tedious, that you really don't need to be doing, that won't push your business forward, cut it out of your day, cut it out of your routine, and constantly go through everything that you do for your business. See what's working, what's not, what's important and what's not, and make sure your high priority tasks are done every single day. And lastly, know the duration of each task. If you know clearing your emails and clearing your inbox takes you only 20 minutes to do, put that in a spot in your day where you have 20 minutes to do that. If you know that creating content and filming videos takes you about an hour to 2 hours, make sure you plan accordingly. This will make sure that nothing is overlapping in your day. You won't have to procrastinate and push things off to the following day because you miscalculated or you misplanned. If you're not sure how long one task takes you, just make a note of the time the next time that you do it. And this goes for things that you do on a daily basis or a weekly basis, just so you know how much time you need to complete all of these important tasks. If you got anything from this video, please leave a like down below. It really does help me out. If you enjoy videos like this, I definitely suggest subscribing to see more videos from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!